¿Qué tal, amigos de CINEGamers? Y bienvenidos a un nuevo video de The Witcher 3 Welcome, con su buen amigo Peter, que ahora estamos en el episodio 85. Estamos en la primera expansión, Hearts of the Stone. Muchas gracias por todas las personas que le dejaron like al... Vamos a decir que primer video después de mucho tiempo que no había subido de The Witcher. Gente muy contenta, gente que realmente me iluminó la cara al ver sus comentarios tan positivos, algunos que siempre han estado aquí conmigo, otros que simplemente no lo pueden creer, y eso que les avisé la semana pasada con la nueva capturadora y demás. Seguimos con lo mismo, amigos, las misiones, que sean tan largas o tan pequeñas, así lo vamos a hacer. Se podría decir que Hearts of the Stone hasta cierto punto... Digamos que la historia principal, aunque solo son 5 misiones principales, son bastante largas. Se disfrutan más cuando no las estás grabando y subiendo para YouTube, eso se los puedo decir. Pero al mismo tiempo, el leerlos, ya sea ahorita que lo estoy subiendo, un par de meses después, dentro de un año, créanme que eso es lo que hace que valga la pena. Afortunadamente va a ser un video ligeramente un poco más corto que la última vez, pero aún así es una misión larga. Creo que la siguiente misión después de esta... Esa sí es más corta, en teoría esa sí debería durar como una hora, hora 10, que a lo que están durando las otras dos, pues indudablemente está mucho más corta. Quiero hacer la misión de Ophir, la de las rosas, antes de irme a la expansión de Blood and Wine, indudablemente, y de acabar Hearts of the Stone. Entonces yo creo que después de la misión de la rosa voy a... o durante la misión de la rosa voy a... hacer esas misiones y se las voy a subir, y ya ustedes lo estarán viendo aquí dentro de poco. Obviamente, amigos, esta misión es muy buena. Esta misión se divide en 3 fases. La casa de subastas, donde se consigue la armadura viperina, que es la que justamente están viendo en este momento que Geralt trae puesta. Es esa la armadura que nos ponemos. Después de eso, la siguiente parte sería como reclutamiento. Voy a tratar de dividirlo por partes, así como este es inicio, intro y eso. Y la última ya es como que la ejecución de la misión. Es una misión como no vimos en todo de The Witcher 3. Es una misión especial desde ese punto de vista, es muy especial. Yo sé que quizás las decisiones que voy a tomar en la recta final a muchos no les van a gustar, pero hay un porqué. La verdad es que no hay a quien irle cuando lleguemos a ese momento. Y se podría decir que la decisión que yo voy a tomar, aunque parezca mala, en realidad sí creo que es la mejor. Aunque si ustedes no están de acuerdo conmigo, lo pueden poner en la caja de comentarios, como ustedes ya saben. Y bueno, en serio, amigos, mil gracias, porque yo he visto gente que se mete a grupos y que trata de subirles de The Witcher y que nadie los pela y los ven 2 vatos y tienen 2 likes o 3 likes. Y la verdad es que yo resubir esto y empezar con 40 likes, 50 likes, que me estén viendo, que me estén dejando sus mensajes, es sin palabras. O sea, ni siquiera es increíble, es sin palabras como estoy con ustedes. Y bueno, ya dicho todo esto, espero que no se les haga una intro muy larga. Quizás la siguiente la haga un poquito más corta. Y ahora sí, vamos a darle. Ok. Pues ya estamos aquí, ya me puse la armadura del gato. La siguiente misión que vamos a hacer va a ser la de subastas, que además está aquí afuera. La verdad es que por eso también me convenía hacerlo así, como le estoy haciendo la guía, porque pues de aquí ya no hay que movernos mucho. Por cierto, no se los dije en el video pasado, pero ya tiene un rato que cambié a un nuevo micrófono. Ya tendrá unos 4 meses. Entonces yo sé que ojalá este micrófono lo hubiera tenido con la guía de tips y trucos. Muchos de ustedes me lo hubieran agradecido enormemente, porque sí los he escuchado, sí los he leído cuando me dicen lo del micrófono. Lo único malo de tus videos es el micrófono. Bueno, logré cambiarlo, amigos. Vamos por acá.
This the Brasodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed.
Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier?
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Besodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2.
Ok, aquí adentro ahorita vamos a poder hablar con algunas personillas.
Appreciate the help.
Just note, always had a mind to seeing to old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah, folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Nieuw and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye, and I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst is like to show his heed during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
White gold
Get it on.
Bien, y les digo que en la parte de arriba va a haber tres con los que hay que hablar.
Attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaveri Max?
Come on. You know damn well that makes no sense.
Y con uno va a haber partida de Gwen, pero eso sí lo voy a editar.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye, and?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Yarmir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs. Oh, smell it, Geralt.
Bien. Quiero dejar a una de ellas hasta el final. Ella es la que tiene los diagramas de la armadura. Que cuando lleguemos a Thousand, ahí ya los hago. También para que estén en la casa, así con las esquemas de armaduras y demás. No sé por qué no me deja hablar con él. Él me debería dejar hablar con él. Este es un payaso.
Jeremy, might we trouble ye a wee spit?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Thought you might have a blather with us about the paintings on the blog today.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
What, calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Pues, ¿qué te digo? Mejor esto.
This might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what. Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Noob? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem. So do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Noob, the master from Maribor.
Cuadro de tutorial, teatro, mercado. Me da igual, la verdad. Esto no afecta con la misión, así que de todas maneras pone payaso.
The battle piece, if I'm not mistaken.
You err deeply. I bid you adieu.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical aristocrat cunt. I've grown accustomed.
You detest them.
Funny.
But it's got a love.
Pero ¿cómo se pone este?
I've not seen you before among the well-heeled.
I beg your pardon?
¿Qué es este? No sé por qué no me dejaba hablar antes.
Hellband, it's been years. Allow me to introduce you. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Nope.
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the Northern Realms over it any day.
Ah, understood. A patriot.
You ought to know, Helmut. Geralt here's a positively superb player. Superb.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Vamos a apostar hasta los calzones. De todas maneras ya tengo un super deck. Entonces...
I suppose it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Naturally. Geralt, might you have a wee word?
What is it?
Well, mate, seeing as I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there are any. 10%. A finder's fee of sorts, okay?
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin, then a stink. So, what'll it be?
Está bien, no me voy a poner a llorar, tengo casi 100,000 monedas de oro.
All right. 10% of any winnings is yours.
Any chance for 15?
Don't push it, Vimy. All right. Game on.
Bueno, ya la ganamos.
Unbelievable, I don't buy it. You cheated, you must have. Something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I'd be careful with the gab, Hilbert. Before Geralt takes a mind to demanding satisfaction.
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinchfist.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Interest will be a right bit higher when that bugger next comes round asking for a loan.
Qué llorón, pero al menos ya que tenemos la carta de Gouter, mejor dicho, y ahora sí vamos a comprarle los diagramitas a esta joven señora.
Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of Viriminaica.
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Viriminaica, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps you could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest transaction fee.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
Diagramitas. Tenemos 76,000 monedas, entonces vamos a hacer esto y todavía hacer la misión de Ophir, que también nos va a salir en un ojo de la cara. Y ya está. La espada va a ser un poquito más adelante en esta misma misión. Y la otra espada ya saben que es al final de esta expansión.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything in particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic, Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Esto es muy sencillo. Acá hay esta mancha roja que ven aquí. Y se va a activar lo que van a ver a continuación. Que por cierto cambia un poquito si lo hacen antes de la batalla de Kehermor, en lo que va a decir aquí Geralt. Pero bueno.
There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Digo, si han llegado a esta parte de la guía, ya sabíamos qué le pasaba a Vesemir. No les estoy haciendo un spoiler. Si se metieron acá sabiendo hasta qué punto íbamos y no habían visto el otro, ya no es mi culpa, amigos. No sé por qué siento que algún día alguien me va a llorar por ese spoiler. Estoy 99% seguro que algún día alguien me va a llorar por ese spoiler. Vamos a comprar todos, eso también es un logro trofeo, comprar todas las cosas de la subasta, más o menos son 750 monedas, 230, 750, digo 730, 750.
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Masodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to beg?
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ah! Knew the bug would get you.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance? The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once? Twice? Thrice? Splendid Countess Mignol bids 250. Do I hear 300? My, this is lively. I've 300 going once, going twice. Do we have 350? 300 thrice, and sold to the white-haired fellow. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns, it's practically naught. Yes, the gentleman with the cat eyes, at 20. Do I hear 30? 20 going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold! Van Rohe's Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eyes. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacles. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice? Incredible! With the white-haired gentleman now, good folk, at 350 crowns. A generous offer indeed. Any advance? 350 going once? Going twice? Sold! Invaluable spectacles to the white-haired gentleman. Exceedingly glad they'll be useful. May they serve you well, sir. Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound. Please partake. We'll resume shortly.
Bueno, ya tenemos los lentes que luego... también como me hacen preguntas sobre los lentes y siempre les digo en la subasta.
Come on, before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome. Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who
comes uninvited.
Exactly. Pretty serious oversight. I see no reason why the faux pas should taint our newfound acquaintance.
Acquaintance? I honestly don't know what you think this is, Vagrant.
Got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
The Borsodi's auction house. I'm assuming the name's no coincidence. Got a relative I could talk to? Someone, how do I say this? A smidgen less irritating?
Name's a historical legacy, Geralt. Auction house was founded by 2 brothers, Horst's father and an uncle. In this generation...
I and only I am it. So get to the point, now.
Right, let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
From Olgierd von Everek. Name mean anything to you?
It does. Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamelfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It were a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honorable gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Oh, Wolfpop's got it! Oh.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though. so you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gold.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Borsodi's house alone.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That argument on the topic was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist. Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
Bien, con esto acabamos el primer tramo de la casa de subastas. Ahora vamos a empezar con el tramo de el reclutamiento, el cual está bastante padre. Y tiene sus cosas, porque, bueno, primero vamos a ver el reclutamiento para que también no me esté adelantando un poco, aunque ya sé que varios de ustedes ya saben, otros no mucho. Vamos a ponernos los lentes, que por ejemplo, si no les gusta la capa, ya se los había comentado antes, se ponen los lentes y se la quitan, pueden volvérselos a quitar y entonces van a recuperar la capa. Por si les encanta la armadura del gato, que es una de las armaduras más populares. A mí me gustaba al inicio, pero la verdad es que ya cuando tienes todas, se queda muy corta para mí. Incluso en diseño. Vamos a ir acá, entonces voy a hacer un pequeño corte, aunque no está muy lejos. Ya saben que prefiero hacerles cortes para que esto sea un poquito más rápido. Y bueno, también tendremos una peleita, pero bueno, ahorita los veo. Y sí, aquí están estos dudes. Vamos a ponernos bombas, que les vaya bien. No, o sea, la verdad es que tengo mutágenos o puedo ponerme... Sí, los mutágenos los tengo infinitos, entonces no me debía de preocupar tanto por ellos. Ay, esos dos con los escudos llegan a ser algo molestos. No algo, la verdad es que sí llegan a ser bastante molestos, a quien engaño. Me acuerdo que había una forma de esquivar esto. De hecho había un logro por eso, pero... Bueno, logro trofeo, pero... Ahorita no me acuerdo bien cuál era el botón. Recuerden, tengo más de un año de no jugar. Brutal. Estoy por tirarle otra bomba para que deje de estar moliéndome. Bueno, para que se acuerden que estoy en Marcha Mortífera y que los golpes aquí sí son bastante imponentes. Y les recuerdo que la espada que estoy usando contra humanos, esta nunca evolucionó. Sigue siendo nivel 43 o 44 y me estoy echando a enemigos de nivel 82.
Was rather efficient.
That all you got to say? I saved your life.
We'd have disposed of that rabble easily.
We?
Aye, I'll be precise. You know what I mean. Now, are you here to trade or not?
Wouldn't happen to have some yarrow extract.
I do. In the back. Follow me, please.
You've come.
Good. Remains to be seen. Aim to tell me something, I think. So talk.
How do I put this? We share a goal. We both need to get into the Borsodi's vault. Both want something that's in there. Why not pool our strengths?
Sorry, but what exactly is yours?
I have a plan. Spent the last year working on it. On paper. Time to set it in motion. You one I can count on.
Come on. I don't even know your name.
What's that matter?
Matters because you're clearly hiding something. Not just from me, either. Wouldn't be sitting in a cellar in this shithole otherwise.
We've all some stain on our conscience. But I've not asked for your hand in marriage, just for your help in a heist. We break in, each take what we need, then go our own ways.
Try to trick me anyway, anyhow, you won't go anywhere. You know that? Because I'll take your head off right where it meets your neck.
I'm aware of the risks. So, now that you've threatened me and all, are you in? Or are you not?
Before we go any further, you even know what Max Borsodi's house is?
I know it's in the vault.
Didn't answer my question.
Neither of you. Willing to help with the heist, or not?
The vault. What's in there for you?
Something that was stolen from me.
Ought I go to the city watch, tell them a crime's been committed, not organize a heist?
I've tried. Repeatedly.
I see. Cheated by the system, wronged by the world. Doesn't matter. What did they take?
List to take a good while. So I'd rather change the subject. You in or not?
I'm not a thief.
It's opportunity makes the thief, Witcher. I speak from experience.
Talk.
20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night. Patrols walk in circles around it, and here, past this corner, barracks.
Brute force is out. Gotta get in quietly.
Exactly. Not the simplest thing, though. Main entrance, armored door, windows, dimeridian bars. But not a fortress out there without a weakness. This one's no different.
Patience happens to be my weakness, so dispense with the dramatic pauses and talk.
Beside the house stands a tower, from which we can enter the attic. We can't hope to enter the tower from the street on account of the patrols, but there's a window 60 feet off the ground. No shutters, no bars. We've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction house, then down the stairs to the cellar, crack open or blow off the vault door, and voila!
Not all bad, except sounds like a lot of work for two.
I'm fully aware of that. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line. The other to open the vault, a safe cracker or a demolition specialist. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we have to do is select and recruit the best among them. Also your job. I'd prefer to remain largely out of sight.
Assumed as much given your hood. Anything else?
Aye, but that's among the details, which you will learn just as soon as you declare.
Don't really have any other options. So be it, I'm in. But on one condition. No one dies. That clear?
As the great son of Nilfgaard. How about we knock back around? Toast a mutually beneficial relationship.
Rather get to work. What comes first?
First, you have to assemble a crew. Then, there's the Redanian patrols to cull a bit. Too many wandering round. We could get noticed.
Break-in artists. Tell me about them. Assuming lack of vertigo to be the first requirement.
Precisely why my favourite's Eveline Gallo. A circus artist known better as the Ermine. Just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenfurt. Her specialities: rhythmic gymnastics.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but I've compared the route her troupe's taken with a list of the most audacious thefts in recent years. A perfect match. Highly doubt that's a coincidence. But if she's reluctant, we've another option in Hugo Hoff, alias Beef Patty, a halfling.
Think he's fit? Pudgy face doesn't really match my image of a criminal.
You'd be surprised. Hugo's notched up more break-ins than you felled monsters. More importantly, 2 years past, he nicked a gold-plated cot from the roof of the town hall in Novigrad. So, yeah. Word has it, he's holed up in Oxenfurt in a house near the Novigrad gate. Be careful. He's modest in size, but apparently wicked dangerous.
All right, opening the vault. Who do we have?
Let's start with the fact that one of them's a dwarf. Casimir Bassi, native of Mahakam, a specialist in controlled explosions. Folks say he can blow Novigrad to the high heavens with but a pinch of saltpeter. Bolt door for him should be a cinch. The problem is, Casimir apparently hung up his detonators some time ago. He married, sired some littler ones, and settled in the village of Almas. Might plain turn us down.
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. Arrest warrants out on him in Kedwin, Lyria, Angrin, and Kavir. He got nabbed a few days back by one Hans of Sidaris, a prick mercenary. As far as I know, his troops made camp east of Oxenfurt on the right bank of the Pontar.
So I'd have to rip one from his cozy home, the other from a cozy cage. Need to think about it. What's this about culling the patrols? Told you, no one dies.
Easy. I don't want anyone's death. Just need some folk to be temporarily indisposed.
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook. Convince him to spite the soldiers' nosh with something to keep some of them bedridden. 1 in 2, let's say. To raise suspicions.
Know the formula for a potion that might do the trick.
There. See? Brew up a bit of that. Hit the town, find the cook, then convince him to do you a favour. I don't know, cast a spell, toss him some coin. You could also use your fists.
All right, I'm off. Got a bit to do.
As do I. Get it all done, and we'll meet back here.
What then?
Then we'll bugger horsed up, down and sideways, all together.
Bien, pues el cocinero es obligatorio, así no lo podemos hacer nada al respecto. De los otros 4 sí podemos elegir, o sea, no podemos llevarnos a los 4, o elegimos a la elfa, o elegimos a, creo que era un duper, que estoy casi seguro que es un duper, o elegimos al enano, o elegimos al otro malandrín. No podemos elegirlos a todos. Dependiendo de quién elijamos, va a haber una decisión en la recta final de la misión. Y dependiendo de nuestra decisión, ahí, dependiendo a quiénes hayamos llevado, o se ponen a nuestro favor, se ponen a nuestra contra. O sea, podemos llevarnos a 2 que se pongan de nuestro lado, o 1 que se ponga de nuestro lado y otro de nuestra contra. Es muy divertida esta misión. Yo les recomiendo aquí que hagan un save point si quieren ver todas las opciones. Porque insisto, hay muchas decisiones que puedes tomar y muchos arcos que se pueden tomar de aquí. Digo, nada más no afectan en el resto de la expansión ni en el resto de la otra expansión. Simplemente es para esta misión en particular. Pero me gusta mucho ese extra que tiene. Aquí, como pueden ver, podemos ver hacia dónde podemos ir, si al campamento o hacia el otro lado. Voy a ir a la parte de arriba, entonces voy a hacer un corte que cuando yo esté cerca de ahí. Así que ahorita los veo. Bien, ya llegué aquí arriba. Créanme, amigos, que aunque parezca que las decisiones que estoy tomando están medio fumadas o que ya metí la pata, confíen en mí. Han confiado en mí mucho tiempo, confíen en mí.
Piss off then! Fuck off! You'll not tell me what to do!
What's going on here?
Ain't it plain? Master Casimir sat upon his roof. Claims he'll blow himself to bits.
What the wench pearls, salts, satins, and how the fuck she repaid me? Made me a heat banger cuckold!
Huh. A falling out in the family?
Aye. His Euphemia, she were fine. Pretty as a picture, you might say. And 5 bairns they has.
On the short side, but so well-mannered. Always bow, ask after your health. Not at all grumpy like the Elderman's laddies.
Till the day Euphemia bundled up her belongings and their bairns, tossed them all on a wagon. And that's all we've seen of her.
Master Casimir's been pure yampy since. Bawling, whinging, now this.
Ah, this'll be one for the ploughing annals. Going out with a bang. When this fucking blows, they'll see the fires in Novigrad!
I'll try to talk some sense into him.
And if he should grow angered?
The wench demanded a canopied bed and got it. Silver tableware, she said. Got that too. Lacking nothing. Not a thing. What the fuck else was I to give her?
Doubt he can grow any angrier.
Hail military, our hallowed mother, keep us from evil.
What kind of knob you got? Likely come to poke my Euphemia, eh? Well, you're late. She's gone.
No, I just...
Postmaster said the same. Denied it all. Swore on the balls of his gods. And the Egypt I am, I believed the bugger. 3 years they bumped a bit under my nose, then ran off. My granda told it right. Not a bloke out there doesn't want to get between a dwarf wench's trotters.
Know what? You're pathetic.
What? What the fuck did you say?
You heard me. Wanna die? Go jump off a bridge instead of scaring folks shitless.
Looky here. Got us a clever one. Telling me how to off myself.
Even willing to help you. No chance you'll do it on your own. You're not just a cuckold, you're a coward.
Me? A coward? I'll no listen to this tripe. Don't you go nowhere, you bastard! I'll tie your bull bag around your leg!
That's your neck on your head, Professor. What's
Smash yous!
Créanme amigos, se va a venir con nosotros. No se preocupen si parece que lo estamos matando. Guiño, guiño, guiño. Y no voy a poner pociones nada más para vencer a este men. Tampoco no es para tanto.
You bruised my bones. Right splintered them.
Sorry. Would have preferred to talk it out. Thing is, you gave me no choice.
Nay, didn't apologise. I needed something of the sort. Some fella to knock the muck out of my head. So, what is it you wanted?
Want you to open a door. Permanently, so it won't close again.
I see. And what might you find on the other side of this door?
A reward. Big one, to be split. Enough for everyone.
If it'd come a week past, I'd have sent you the fuck away. But now I've nothing to lose. What's it I'm to do?
Out of the herbalist who lives near Oxenfurt. Go there and ask for yarrow extract. Learn all you need to know. Clear?
As I'm a Hackerman Highland Street. See ya.
Y ahora voy a ir por la elfa. Ahorita van a escuchar como misión completada. Ladrón de cajas fuertes. Y... a ver... Vamos, vamos. Ahí está. Pero seguimos haciendo Ábrete, Sésamo. O sea... La otra no es. Tenemos que ir aquí. Y... no, ese es el del cocinero. Acá arriba está... que está con la elfa, entonces vamos bien. Ya saben que ahorita les voy a hacer un corte, pero les quiero mostrar. Generalmente ahí les dice quién es la... bueno, ahorita os veo. Ahí está. Ya estamos aquí cerca, aquí sigo grabando.
The minute we're in trouble, you make me responsible for getting us out. As in Maribor. Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't change the subject.
Mind if I do?
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. You Eveline Gallo, the Ermine?
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you, talk. What do you want?
Got a job for you.
Truly? Of what nature?
Anonymous performance. No audience. At a certain auction house. Pays as much as you can carry.
Eveline, I beg you. You don't know him.
What's that supposed to mean? He introduced himself, did you not hear? Geralt of Rivia.
Stop pretending you don't understand me. You cannot know if he's to be trusted.
Not a soul can be trusted. You've none of a Fink's features. But you see, I've a problem.
All right, out with it. What's this problem?
See, we were to do a show. The tickets have all sold. Alas, our friend and colleague, Hawkeye Van, well, he's gone blind. Drank some hooch from a questionable source. A sad story, but not the point. The crowd awaits, so either we find a replacement for him, or we shall have to return the coin. All good and fine, but we've not spent it already.
I think I know where this is going.
And I shall get straight to the point. Stand in for Van, and I shall help you.
What do I have to do? Jump through some flaming hoops?
No. Shoot your crossbow, hit a target.
Eveline, I'm not certain that's a good idea.
Neither am I. It shall all come out in the wash. So, Witcher, what'll it be?
Not a bad shot with my crossbow. Why not? I'm in.
Splendid. So, shall we begin? Folk have grown nervous.
What? Mean now? No rehearsals?
What's there to rehearse? You're to shoot and hit a target.
Hit it square on.
All right. Do or die. Let's begin.
That I like. A man who boldly dares, damn the risks. Come! And now, good folk, the highlight of our program. Standing before you, Geralt of Rivia, victor of marksmanship contests in Angren, Dol Blathana, and Lobindon.
Wow, prime!
What? But I...
Shh, Geralt, grab your crossbow and get to work.
What's the hope? Shoot!
We end with an audacious feat by Geralt of Rivia. We thank you for attending and hope to see you soon.
It's a shame that man didn't shoot the elf. That would have been brilliant.
You know, I doubted I'd emerge from that ordeal in one piece. Fine work, Geralt.
Well, one performance down. What of the next?
Herbalist has a hut near here. Ring a bell? Go see him and ask for some yarrow extract.
Ooh, a mystery. I adore mysteries. Till later, Witcher.
Y bien. Creo que también se me olvidó mencionárselos, pero obviamente dependiendo de quién se lleve en la animación va a cambiar. Pero me encanta, o sea, lo que estoy eligiendo me encanta, por eso se los pongo tal cual. Ahora vamos a ir por el cocinero. El cocinero creo que tiene que ser de día. Y si no me falla la memoria, sí es obligatorio hacer como la misión de ver dónde está. A menos que le hayan metido un parche y ya no sea obligatorio. Pero vamos a hacer la misión completa. Sí me acuerdo que lo intenté varias veces y no podía si no hacía la misión. Bueno, vamos a ir a Oxenford. Que está acá. Entonces, ya saben lo que va a pasar. Ahorita los veo. Bien, ya hice de día. Y recuerden que cuando estábamos hablando con este hombre misterioso, que todavía no sabemos su nombre, nos da una poción o una receta. Entonces esa receta, si no está aquí, entonces tiene que estar en el crear pociones. Déjenme hacer chiquito esta y también esta. Nos vamos aquí al de misiones y es esta. El aceite es fácil de conseguir, también lo pueden comprar. Los otros dos ítems, generalmente el mismo enano o con el que estábamos antes vende lo que se requiere. Entonces una vez que ya lo tenemos, ya no debemos de tener problema. Tenemos que hacer como que una misión de investigación. Lo que está padre de esta misión, y que les digo que es como que única, es que es como una misión de robar, como misión imposible, o de este género de películas. Entonces por ese lado es lo que la vuelve única y que la vuelve muy 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 padre. Esto no es increíble subirlo porque la mayoría de la gente no lo haría.
But to pay hard coin to enter the army. Thought at my age nothing could surprise me.
Nothing about the cook.
Si yo lo hago, insisto, es porque ustedes, o sea, ustedes que me están viendo, porque me gané su respeto a través de muchos años. La verdad es que sí me emociona cuando los leo, no solo aquí, sino también en muchas comunidades de The Witcher. Y yo soy el número 1 como la opción del mejor canal para Latinoamérica, entonces por eso lo hacemos. Y la verdad es que lo disfruto, o sea, disfruto hacer esto y disfruto el saber en que ayuda a la gente.
Marry into a dynasty like that, it'd be like living in clover.
Trust me, you do better not to take any interest in the Episodios.
Why the hell not?
It can only bring trouble, mate. Only trouble.
Nothing interesting. What do you have to say?
Fish chowder for supper the day.
That true? Who told you?
No one. Came through the western gate the morning. Saw Martin on the pier, rod in hand, fishing.
Cook like that's the right treasure he is. No griping about poor supplies. Just the gumption to enrich our gruel.
Aye. If only he'd go a bit lighter on the garlic.
Pier near the western gate. Should be easy enough to find.
Bien, ahora sí ya tenemos hacia dónde irnos. Creo que aquí no se los voy a cortar tampoco, es así que digamos, mira qué bruto, qué lejos está. Pero ya con el reclutamiento, bueno, con esta parte acabaremos el reclutamiento y ya sería ahora sí que entrar en acción, que es la parte más divertida de esta misión. Digo, la parte del buen, a los que nos gusta buen también es muy divertida. Pero sí humillé el pobre tipo de hace rato. O sea, ese dude le gané como por 150 puntos de diferencia. Por acá está. Que además también por aquí está cerca. Creo que atrás de nosotros, aquí luego estaba la casa de esta... Ay, se me fue su nombre. Y acabo de leer los libros otra vez por los videos que estoy haciendo.
Must be the cook. Good day. Fish biting?
Aye, they're biting.
What about you?
What's that?
Got this mixture. Pay you to pour it in the soup for the boys in the garrison on my signal. Nothing dangerous about it. Most they'll think is that the fish wasn't exactly fresh.
It'll cost you, mate. Something dear.
Fine. Here. Wait for the signal, and mum's the word. Understood?
Ok, pues ya tenemos todo lo necesario. Técnicamente este chico no se nos va a venir con nosotros, simplemente va a hacer lo necesario con la sopa y demás. Entonces yo tengo que regresar otra vez al cuartel donde se está haciendo todo este menjurje, donde se va a dar las instrucciones de las misiones. Y esta es la parte más divertida. No puedo creer que ya llevemos más de una hora. Ay, bueno, sí, la verdad es que sí lo creo. Bueno, ahorita los veo, denme un segundo.
And mighty miss be midst the unattached. I am, though only for a wee spell now.
Is that so? Impossible. Only a fool would loosen their hold on a mate like you.
Ah, at last, we're all here. Time to begin. This heist, it's no jest. So if any of you has any doubts, isn't sure, now's the time to leave. Won't be able to after. The Borsodi's auction house, its vault. That's our target. Eveline, you'll enter through the tower when the patrol rounds this corner. Drop us a line. We have to be inside within 5 minutes, is that enough?
It's plenty.
Splendid. Once we're all in the tower, we'll proceed to the auction house. Shouldn't see any guards inside. If we do, we'll have Geralt and his blades. Then, downstairs to the vault. Casimir blows the vault door. We go in, take the loot, disappear out the back through a secret passage. I've said my piece. Any questions?
All good and fine, except what if something goes wrong? Seriously.
You're on your own. We all are.
Just like that?
No room for friendship in this business.
Additional security measures. Traps. Any inside? Anything we need to watch out for?
Nothing particularly dangerous. Here on the ground floor, there's a rope linked to the bell in the tower. Anyone sounds the alarm, there'll be trouble.
How do we stop it from ringing?
Don't pull the rope. As I said, the auction house ought to be empty. I don't expect any problems.
And the vault? Is it secured somehow?
Even if it is, my blend of saltpeter, cordite, and fulminating silver will do the trick.
Anything else?
Got a horse sense take on this. Secret passage. If we plan to use it on the way out, why not on the way in?
Excellent question. Why not?
Every corridor has two ends, right? Like a rope. I know the location of just one end. It's in the vault. The other, it's somewhere beneath the city. But I can't tell you where.
Great.
Aye, but you could.
Find that location, I wouldn't need any of you. Believe you me, I've tried. Time and again. Anything else?
All right, let's get to work. Want to be done with this as soon as possible.
We'll reconvene in the gateway beside the tower. Midnight sharp. And everyone's to make sure they're not followed. I'll get word to the cook in the barracks.
What about masks? Got a rather recognizable monk myself.
I'll tend to that. Ah, one last thing. Inform the City Watch. Blabber anything about this over an ale, and I'll kill you with my own hands.
If you're so damn scared somebody'll talk, let's all go there together. Now.
Any objections? Anyone need more time? On our way then.
Bien, lo que sigue a continuación, la secuencia que sigue a continuación, a mí me encanta. Obviamente no está al nivel de la batalla de Hermoren, pero aún así me encanta esta secuencia.
Let's begin. Prime. Just one patrol. Mixture of yours must have worked. Eveline, you ready?
Are you kidding? Of course I am.
Three, two, one.
Let it go. Let it go.
It's clear. On your way.
Ploughing city foul. Shite all over again. What?
Y por esa patada te traje.
Bugger all, you said there'd be no one inside.
Seems my informer was wrong.
Is that all you've got to say? I nearly broke my neck.
You knew what you were signing up for. This is no time to argue.
Gotta agree. Backing out's not an option anymore. Need to see this through, whatever happens.
Hallowed words. One guard could mean many more. You'd best draw your sword now.
No.
What now?
No one dies. Said so from the start.
Whatever. Don your masks and let's go.
Pues aquí hay que bajar las escaleras otra vez a la casa de subasta y...
Clear for now. Knock on wood.
Eyes in the back of your heads, everyone.
Sé que por aquí había otras escaleras. Sí, están acá de este lado.
Yes, but we shall raise the starting price. What's this? Guards! Guards!
Well, that's that. We're buggered.
You said...
I damn well know what I said. At them before they sound the alarm.
Sigo sin necesitar ponerme la alquimia. Y eso que ni siquiera traigo el bill.
Stop him! He's not to flee!
Lock themselves in.
Bollocks!
Damn it.
Lay down your arms! You have no chance!
Perhaps not. But we do have hostages.
Mercy, Master! On the count of 3, we go in! 1, 2!
Come one step closer and folk will die.
Hold now! We must negotiate. What are your demands? To release the hostages?
Buy us a bit of time, Geralt.
We have one demand. Pull back from the auction house.
You know I cannot do that!
You can, just not sure you want to. How about I help you decide? Kill a hostage.
Just do what they want! I beg you! Calm yourself! No one is to be harmed, clear?
Nothing simpler. So long as you take your boys and pull out, we'll all live happily ever after.
I repeat, that is not an option. We must bargain, reach an agreement.
So tell me a joke. Any joke. So long as it's funny.
Excuse me? This is no...
Got a tip for you. No charge. Every tip after this will cost you, in the blood of an innocent. When talking to someone who's holding hostages, never use the words no, not, but, or maybe. Understand, Reginald?
My name's not Reg. You're not supposed to say not!
Huh, see that? This one gets the idea. And if I want to call you Reginald, I'll call you Reginald. Clear?
Yes, clear.
Excellent. So let me hear the joke, Reginald. And believe me, you better hope it makes me laugh.
A little elfin runs up to his mother, calling poop poop. She says, "It's over there, love. Cut yourself a slice."
Y boom. Bien, creo que aquí ella se va. Otra vez tenemos aquí que pelear. Y conste que estoy jugando con una espada de madera, Aquí es cuando pueden ver lo roto que está el build que les he dejado, que muchos de ustedes ya lo saben. Que con una espada de madera y con... La verdad el traje está muy bien, lo que lleva puesto, pero no haces daño con esta cosa y aún así me los estoy trayendo. No sé por qué siento que esta espada de madera, si checo sus estadísticas, va a tener más nivel que la otra espada con la que he estado jugando casi todo este juego con ustedes. Desde el capítulo 32 o 33. Pam. Ahí está.
Damn it, explosion triggered that fight. Could have done without both.
That explosion gets us in the vault.
Where's Eveline?
She's fled. Oh, better. Fewer hands reaching out for loot. Come on before reinforcements arrive.
Ok, aquí se van a venir las decisiones. Créanme, amigos. Confíen en mí. Las decisiones que voy a tomar son las mejores. O sea, son las mejores. Ya una vez que las haya tomado, pues, hablaré un poquito más al respecto. Pero crean en mí. Si han creído en mí hasta el día de hoy, sigan haciéndolo.
A mighty fine whoop that was. A wee bit loud, aye, on account I had to add more fulminating silver than usual, but...
I'm not interested. No one's interested. We go in. Geralt, you're at the fore.
Why me?
It's why I hired you. Now move. We've no time.
don't know who you're fucking with.
On the contrary, I know all too well.
You'll?
Greetings, brother. Been years.
Stone me stupid and slap me happy.
Think you owe us an explanation, you old Borsodi. This family reunion, what's the point?
Revenge. For betrayal. Years of poverty. Humiliation. Father left the auction house to me in his will. Horst cheated me. Had me disinherited.
Anything. Everything we earned, you squandered on cards and whores. Father didn't see that. I did.
That's no excuse, Horst. And it won't save your life.
You two, stand with me. I'll not let the Redanians lay a hand on you. Give you whatever you want.
Not about to meddle, especially not in family matters.
Then you'd have done better not to break into my vault. I fear it's too late to turn neutral. Stand with me, and I shall drape you in gold. Stand against me, and you'll remain here forever.
Of two evils, guess I prefer you, Horst.
What? How dare you?
Hate to be taken for a ride. Said that from the start. Should have treated it seriously.
Ok, ahora sí, vamos a ponernos las pociones. Debería de ponerme la armadura. Pero, ya saben, es esta, es esta, es esta. Para la siguiente sí me lo tengo que aprender bien, porque sí me la tengo que poner varias veces las pociones. Unas 4 veces para la siguiente misión me la vamos a poner. Ok, yo creo que con esto ya está bien. Bien. La verdad es que están hasta cierto punto bien los escudos, porque de por sí ya el juego es re fácil. Aún en experto. Esta espada que quema, la verdad es que sí es la opción. Y eso que no es la mejor espada del juego, es la segunda mejor, pero tengo que hacerles un video de la mejor espada del juego, por cierto. Bueno, espada de acero, porque la de plata ya llevo la mejor espada. Tentadísima que esa sea la imagen de la portada.
Look, even your accomplices have turned against you. But not I. A brother once, a brother always. I'm prepared to forgive you.
Is that so?
On one condition, that you acknowledge me as head of the family, and bow before me. might have fallen prey had I not known. But I do, you all. The bad shilling that always turns up.
Bathe and dress him for the funeral. Something presentable. I'll not have him bring me more shame. At last. How I despise unfinished business.
What do you say we talk about my reward?
As I said, take whatever you please.
And as I said...
Of course. The Witcher.
I want Max Borsodi's house. Whatever it is.
You fail to understand. Scrolls, documents, the will in there. None of this can land in Olgierd's hands. Not for any price.
Any? You sure?
Yes, Witcher. I'd sooner die than let you have those papers.
Be happy to help you join your brother.
Kill the Witcher!
Y vengo por todo, amigos. O sea, no vine para llevarme una cosa así y otra no. Así que, que lo hubiera apoyado al inicio, de todas maneras voy a tener que matar al otro. Si hubieran elegido al otro, de todas maneras les hubiera dicho lo mismo. Llévate la casa, o sea, como que, pero los documentos me los quedo yo. Y si le dices no, ni madres, de todas maneras peleas contra él. Entonces... esto es inevitable. Matas a los dos porque matas a los dos. Los dos son unos hijos de puta. Los dos merecen morir. Y nos vamos a llevar todo lo que podamos de aquí también. También aquí está el diagrama de una de las dos espadas. Creo que es la de acero. Y la de plata, pues necesito sacar el final bueno, guiño, guiño, en esta expansión. Si es que la quiero. Tampoco no me muero por ella. Pero digamos que para tenerlo todo así súper completo. Ya tengo la garrafa que me da alcohol infinito. Entonces también por ese lado pues ñe. Y todavía no sé qué final les voy a sacar. Si les saco el malo, es más rápida la cosa. Por aquí. Ya sabía yo que estaba por aquí. Bien. Bien, como los matamos a todos, curiosamente si eliges con el que entraste a robar, él te abre la puerta. Si eliges al otro, creo que él no te la abre, si no me falla la memoria. Uno de los dos no te la abre. Creo que si eliges al que apoyamos ahorita y si te vas con él, él te abre el pasadizo secreto. Y si te vas con el otro no sabe dónde está cómo se abre el pasadizo secreto y entonces tú lo tienes que abrir. Pero... traten de agarrar todo lo que puedan de aquí. Esta es otra forma de farmear un poquito de oro. La verdad es que tampoco no van a sacar la gran cosa, pero como 3000 monedas de oro, alguna cosa así se sacan y es mejor que nada. Y hay un switch. Yo me acuerdo que en una de las paradas había un switch, que la primera vez que no sabía cómo salir de aquí estaba tan enojado que no encontraba esa manera, que al final me regresé, maté al otro dude y el otro dude me abrió la puerta y me salí. Y ya, mientras más veces jugué todo el juego y llegaba aquí, pues dije, no, tengo que encontrar la forma de salir, ¿no? O sea, quiero ver mis decisiones de esa forma. Y ahí está el switch. Seguimos muy cerca de donde está Oxbeard. Perdón si no lo pronuncio muy bien. Entonces yo creo que no vamos a hacer viaje rápido. O bueno, no les voy a cortar porque insisto, está muy cerca. Y pues ya, o sea, por 40 segundos más que dure el video, pues tampoco no me muero. Espero que no se muera la compu. Sí, según yo la siguiente misión es un poco más corta. Esto, hora 20, tampoco es así mucho. Y el final sí, o sea, si yo decido hacer el final malo guiño guiño, sí es súper corto, sí es como de 10 minutos al final. Si decido hacer el final bueno, sí va a durar como una hora el final. Porque tengo que hacer varias cosillas. Y pues obviamente creo que les voy a sacar el bueno. Guiño guiño, porque no es tan buena persona Oxford. Me entenderán más con la siguiente misión. Pero bueno, vamos a que él nos diga. Y aquí van a entender por qué los dos son unos hijos de puta. Que valía la pena matarlos. O no valía la pena dejarlos vivir. Porque valía la pena traerle el contenido completo.
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Oi, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabber with Geralt. Come. Oh, that's better. All right, what do you have for me?
Max Bersodi's house, as requested.
Ah, Horst must be livid.
He's not.
No?
He's not anything except dead. His brother, same thing. A few others too.
Stones you've got. But I didn't think you'd have the stomach for a massacre.
Oh, think I might find the stomach for another, once your final wish is fulfilled.
You really don't like me, do you?
Hate smartasses. Hate it when they try to use me. It's why both brothers are dead, and why you should tread carefully.
Noted. Now I have some advice for you. The Borsodis aren't worth your tears. Sons of bitches to a man.
Why did you need those papers?
To sink the Borsodis, naturally. You see, I learned of an interesting clause in old man Maximilian's will. It states that his sons must meet and shake hands in agreement at least once a year at Bellatane. Failing that, the auction house must be auctioned off. The proceeds to go to Vilmerius Hospital.
Guess the old man sensed what might happen.
Horst and Ewald are gnawing on soil now. But thanks to these papers, their relatives won't get the auction house. Families lost it for good, and the hospital will have the funds it needs to treat orphans and beggars pro bono.
Awfully noble of you, showing so much concern for the needy.
I couldn't give a rat's ass about the needy. Made her wither and disappear along with the city. I wanted one thing. Revenge.
The Borsodis. What's your gripe? Get kicked out of an auction?
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
Wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Ha! Cheeky as ever. My family. They took on some debt. A poor investment in a sawmill. A bad crop one year. A lawsuit lost. You know how it is. When it rains, it pours. We needed but a few weeks to recover. But Horst Borsodi had acquired our debt. All of it. Demanded it be repaid immediately. I pleaded. I begged. I tore open my shirt at his threshold. Ugh. It was like talking to a wall. I went to the auction. Saw those perfumed pricks buy my father's sword, my mother's death mask, my brother's horse tack. Horst earned a pretty pile selling our mementos.
No surprise the animosity you feel for him.
That was but the start. My Iris's parents learned of my family's misfortune, and our betrothal was no more. They found her another suitor, one from beyond the sea. The anger I felt, I thought I'd gone mad. Went to the tavern, drank a round, a second, a brawled, then had another tankard. And then I asked the wrong bloke for help.
What happened then?
What happened then, Witcher, was one big stinking pile of shite. Well, why do you stand there? Do you need something still?
Pues listo. Aquí empieza la siguiente misión. Si le pico aquí, arrancamos automáticamente la siguiente parte de esta expansión. No lo voy a hacer, lo voy a dejar hasta aquí. Obviamente voy a seguir grabando porque no lo puedo dejar aquí literalmente, pero para el video y demás sí lo voy a dejar aquí. Gracias si es que te quedaste conmigo hasta el final, espero que te la hayas pasado bien, espero que hayas visto por qué es que tomé estas decisiones. Si tú me quieres dejar aquí en la caja de comentarios qué decisiones tomaste y estás contento con esas decisiones, me gustaría saberlo. Gracias también por seguir apoyando esta guía, la verdad es que son increíbles, no tengo palabras más que decirles otra vez mil gracias. Y pues yo lo estaré viendo en mi siguiente video, bye bye.